What's up, everybody? This is Charvel420. Welcome to my channel. Today I figured I'd start this video off with a highlight of fellow Special Forces clan member Kobe OG. Alright, thanks Kobe. Now let's focus on me! Okay, we're going to start off with Afghan border, do something a little different. I'm going to start showing some fails as well as the highlights. So a little lowlights, a little bit of highlights, then a featured game for each map, maybe one or two for each map. So here we go.
Kick.
Everybody shake it, baby. Everybody shake it, baby. Shake it, baby.
Here we go. So this is the featured game for Afghan border. This is one of the better successes. Nutball and I definitely, I really haven't played Krisis at all. I remember when it came out, I did the challenge, I got it, and played a couple of games and said, nope, don't like. But that said, Nutball and I decided to do double Krisis, so we just went at it for about an hour and a half. We had some successes, we had a lot of fails, so it is a work in progress for sure. But what I do like about playing Krisis is its extreme short range forces you to adapt your play. You have to become a more patient player. And what does that mean? It means you might spot the enemy, okay? But you want to remain hidden and allow that enemy to run towards you. And then at the right moment, unleash a hellish storm of bullets on this person, okay? But you have to be patient about it. You can't just react to the first second you see the enemy. You gotta be smart. You gotta use your terrain and stay hidden. And that forces you to learn that sort of thing, and it spills over to your ability to play sniper well, rifleman. If you're not seen and you're able to still move around the map, that makes you a very dangerous player. So I think I'm going to invest a lot more time in the Krisis. I think it's time well spent. Okay, so while I was talking, I did a little maneuver, and I think it worked on one sniper, but not both of them. I basically looked like I was running to the right of the map. I was just giving up on this left side, and then once I was no longer highlighted on the mini-map for the enemy, I came back, I snuck in, and I got that sniper there. I'm sure I didn't full cello 7 mix, but I think the other guy, that's why he moved forward. He thought I moved on, and I caught up with him. Trying to get close to Cello mechs. I'm looking around. I know there's 2 snipers, and I'm not sure. There we go. They're capping, so now I feel like I can concentrate on this dangerous sniper over here in the corner. It's just a matter of getting in close. I'm not sneaking up on him. He sees me through third-party perspective, but I just kept my cover until I could get as close as possible. This is from my sniper experience and doing so many no-scope battles that first you do a little dance. You start showing some kind of tendency. Oh, I'm going left. I'm going right. I'm going left. And then when you decide to do something different, that's where it throws them off. So I finally I reloaded and I fully went around the corner, and that's when I unloaded on them. The first parts were just like getting a feel, seeing who's gonna trick the other, and I got the better part of that one.
Here is an example of not being patient. I'm too used to playing a rifleman where you could just sit there and finish a player right away. Instead, I should have taken that in parts or just completely rushed him. So we're going to move on to Nam. I'm going to call this strategy bridge trolling because it really was very disruptive to players. Nutball and I did the double Krisis and did that route a few times. It was like 50-50 success and failure there. It took a while to hone it in. Here's one of those successes. What I like about it, and the reason why I think it's disruptive, is that we have 2 Krisis just combining our highly rapid fire, okay? And there will be streaks where when you're doing that, you start connecting, boom, 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 and you'll just shred a talk or whoever. But also, even when they have a shield up or they're behind a car or whatever, every bullet that you hit, it's making that person's screen shake, even if you're not getting the suppression aura, the orange reddish looking suppression indicator. You know, even when you don't have that, it's still, they can't hear anything. All they're doing is hearing all these bullets. It's very disorienting, and it's perfect if you have, like in this case, I have a scout and a rifleman to our left-hand screen. I felt like they were being too passive. We were occupying the attention of all the riflemen. These 2 right here, and we're gonna see a third one right there. So there was no reason for our scout and riflemen to hang back. They should have blitzed whatever snipers they saw or shot these riflemen in the back, but they didn't. But we took care of it. I lost Nutball, I believe. Yep. So we're down to 2 snipers and a rifleman. I'm just trying to figure out where that last rifleman is. There we go. So I love Krisis for this. It's just, I'm suppressing the hell out of this guy, drawing attention to my scout, occupying that guy's attention, has no idea that my scout's about to shoot him in the back. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been prone and facing me. I have a feeling the sniper was up here. Found him. So here's the thing about close combat with snipers like this, Eagle. You really have to rely on your no-scope skills that you develop as a sniper when you play Krisis. I could be a little closer, but that's just a lack of experience with this soldier. But still, I'm relying pretty heavily on the experience I developed playing sniper for so long. I'm just doing that dance, trying to psych out, make them think I'm going one way, go the other. Okay, let's move on to Coastline. Okay, I chose this one as my featured game for Coastline, mainly because it was a nice, successful push on the left-hand side. Good teamwork. There we go. So that was teaching me just to be a little patient. My mindset when I play Krisis is just get a couple of hits in and take cover or completely relocate. Get a couple of hits and just work it that way. Nice. Here I'm just illustrating how disruptive Krisis can be. I'm up on the ramp here. I don't know what to call this structure, but you know, I'm just spreading bullets all around and finishing off players, and it's really hard for them to advance, but also again it just draws attention to the rest of the team, like, hey, so and so's over here. And that does it pretty well. But you're also, you know, you're reducing their damage. You might be used to, you know, killing somebody instantly with sniper or 2 shots with TOC or whatever. This is a different game right here, playing with Krisis. And I know that when I started, it was very similar to Zen. I wasn't playing Zen right. I remember saying that, you know, when I started playing it, I would seriously get only like 60 points of damage a game, and I might get a kill every other game. And it took a few days to figure out how to play it. The same thing with Krisis now. I thought it was never going to happen, honestly. I found it very hard to figure out how to play Krisis, but now I'm starting to enjoy it more, and I can reliably get 100 points of damage. But sometimes, I mean, I've had games where I was very close to pulling off an ace. I've had numerous 4-kill games, and it's definitely, like I said, it's really having a positive impact on the other soldiers because it's teaching me techniques that you might not need as a sniper or a rifleman, but when you have it, oh man, it's a great combination. I like this game because that was a good example of me just constantly moving on this map. I started out completely on the left-hand side. I went prone. No one spotted me that entire distance from that left ramp house structure to here. You know, that rifleman had no idea. Now this guy did, but that's after, you know, shooting the TOC. There we go. Let's move on to highway.